cruise ship dock, but was a working pier for bringing cargo in and out of Vancouver. And 1935 was a very tumultuous year here in Vancouver for labor issues. I'm going to talk later about the On to Ottawa truck that left Vancouver on June 3rd, 1935, and the story that led up to that. But just a few short days later, June 8th, 1935, we had what we called the bloodiest day on waterfront history in Vancouver. The Longshore Union had just formed a few years before, and the employer had locked them out as a retribution for refusing to handle hot cargo. And what that means is that there was something being loaded on the ships that the dock workers objected to. I think because there was it was manufactured by other workers who were on strike somewhere else, and so they wanted to support that, refused to touch the hot cargo, and so they were locked out by the employer in retribution, who also wanted to bust the union. They joined together to do a march down to the docks, and so they marched down towards Valentine Pier, just from around here going northward. There was about 1,000 longshore workers and their supporters that day, and as they got to the railway tracks to the north of here, they were fired upon and clubbed by police and private police who had included a machine gun. They had pistols, but they actually had a Gatling gun with them as well. People started, trying to escape this, and the police on horseback chased them up into this neighborhood, and including up onto the porches and doorsteps of many of the homes here through the neighborhood. And even the Women's Auxiliary Building, which had been set up as a first aid station for people who were injured, they actually threw a tear gas canister through their windows as well, and then forced everybody out and continued to try and beat them up. So it led to a lot of people arrested. Many of the strikers were sentenced for their participation. Some up to 3 years in prison and 5 lashes with the whip, which used to be part of the punishment back then. And then, of course, they were all blacklisted and couldn't get another